Matt's garage. I'm at my neighbor Carl's house. Thanks for having me out.
Thanks for coming over.
Yeah, we've been planning this a long time, but the Bronco's been back in the shed, and but he finally got it back from acid dipping and epoxy coating. Carl, tell us a little bit about the Bronco.
This was an eBay find. I had been in touch with this guy on eBay for about a month, and I drove down to Texas to look at some Broncos to see my daughter that just had a baby, and none of those looked good. So I figured I would shop the western half of the United States on my way home. And so this was in Sacramento, California. I'd been talking to this guy for quite a while about this Bronco. And the price kept coming down, and so I got a good deal on this one. But it was a bucket Bronco. This thing came in buckets of parts.
Yeah, and here's some pictures of it from the day he brought it home. Here it is on the day he brought it home in all its green glory with primer. It's kind of a partially built project, so he got right to work ripping out the engine, the transmission, and the transfer case.
Brought it home. Family was thrilled about it. They love the color and everything. They still want me to paint it the original color.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but so now they're talking, well, maybe some light blue. Maybe we can, Yeah, I've been working on it for about, I guess I've only had it for about 3 months.
That's true. He's been making great progress. Here's a walk around of the transfer case, transmission, and engine. Yeah, so he's got the NP205 there and the manual transmission all blown apart, resealed, tightened up, and painted a nice red. He also works on this cafe racer, and he builds these custom boats in the back. They're pretty sweet. And sorry for the shakiness. And for the motor, he's got the Edelbrock carburetor on top of a pretty nicely built motor. I don't know the horsepower, but it is a 302, and it looks like it's going to be a fine power plant for that Bronco. Now, Carl, what year is this?
This is a 66.
Oh, 66, first year.
First year,
all right,
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's say we do a little walk around and show everyone what's been done.
Sure.
Carl, I'm sorry to dub over this because the noise and the sound quality was so bad, but this is basically what you said. These are custom cut axles from a 79 Ford F-150 cut to fit the Bronco. It's got the C bushings on there, Dana 44 front, and he's gone through the front brakes, and out back he's got the Ford 9-inch. And here he's actually gone in and taken apart the rear brakes, done the paint of the backing plate, and put in all new, shoes and cylinder and all that. Looks like about a 2.5-inch lift, but he's going to put the engine and transmission before he settles on a lift. And they get custom cut Dutchman axles. Those are not the final wheels and tires. He's just got those on there for the project. And then on the paint, on the frame, he's got the Eastwood paint coating, green on the inside, and rust encapsulator on the outside. It was already pretty clean, so this frame should last a long time. So you just got it back from Metal Works down in Oregon. They had it acid dipped. Here's some footage of it acid dipped. I mean, this is the kind of body that Bronco guys dream about. I mean, for a family show, the kind of body that Bronco guys dream about. I mean, clean all the way throughout. No rust anywhere. I mean, it's like perfect. I can't even tell you how many hundreds of hours I'm going to have to spend to get my Bronco's body to look anything like this. Look at the bed. Look at the fenders. I mean, it's just like pure metal. You know? The door skins. It's Carl, you did a great job locating this. The hood looks fantastic. And that acid dipping is really quite amazing. And then they took it in the paint booth and prepped it. You can see the hood back there already in epoxy, and obviously a very professional paint booth. Okay, and then they also epoxy coated it and put in some lizard skin. Is that what you had spec'd here?
Lizard skin, sound deadening.
And so what are you doing now with the truck?
Well, I'm trying to fit all the panels and doors and everything. I've been working on the doors. I did the doors yesterday, but there's one YouTube video on adjusting doors on a Bronco.
Yeah.
And if you're adjusting doors on a Bronco, that video will save you a lot of time, because most of the adjustment on these Broncos is done by shimming the body mounts.
Right. And I'm going to put a link to that video here. I know which one you're talking about too. I've watched that a few times.
Right.
So those are the shims you're using?
So these are the shims I've been using, and I've been stacking them up. But before I stack them up and put them on the Bronco, I take and spray them with some rust encapsulator so I don't have to worry about these rusting. I don't want anything rusting on this thing.
Everything's lining up pretty good for the first pass. He's going to spend some time getting it perfect.
Yeah, everything's lining up pretty good. I think I'm going to do a little cutting here and TIG welding to move that over a little bit. And then over here I'll probably weld in a little bit of filler rod, take this out. But other than that, she's lining up really good. So the only thing that I've bought for this Bronco that isn't original on it, the body, is this tailgate that I brought from Tom's Broncos.
Are you happy with it?
Well, so far it's really clean. You know, I had them sound it in the back of it and everything.
Cool.
The other one had a few dents in it, and I think this was like $500, and I think it would have probably taken me a lot of time and effort to patch up the old one. But here, let me take you over here and show you the old one so you can see the color that it used to be. So this is the old tailgate, and where the Ford and everything is, it's all bent up in there. It'd be pretty hard to fix this one. It's got a lot of dents and stuff in it too. And so I decided just
it looks
to get
like a lot of
one.
rust inside, so yeah, that would be a ton of work. And then this is the roll cage that's going to go back in the Bronco. Carl will not be using those plastic molded seats, but the cage is a keeper. Carl, thanks for showing me around your truck.
Oh, yes.
Looks great, and thanks for the advice. So for those of you who don't know, Carl's actually been helping me out with some things that, you know, he's got a lot of knowledge going back, and he does a lot of handiwork, makes some great custom boats. So
yeah, next time we'll do a video on custom kayak building.
yeah, get a whole new customer base going.
Yeah.
So I'm going to come back and check out Carl's truck when he's got some more done on it, maybe some paint and interior, but you know, we live pretty close, so we'll be in touch.
You told me you were going to come work on it with me.
I did?
Yeah.
My memory's getting kind of fuzzy, you know. But yeah, I look forward to the next episode, and stay tuned. I'm about to start season 3, I promise. It's right around the corner. Thanks, Carl.
Okay.